So we've got Felix and Killian here from the Felix Martin thing. Thanks for coming and talking to us today. Is this your first time in the UK?
I actually came here 2 years ago. It's my first UK tour, like outside London. Yeah.
It's been absolutely wonderful. I mean, the reception we've had from every single place we've been has been fantastic. So yeah, this is a great first impression.
Where have you been? You've been, what was it, Brighton?
Brighton,
London,
Manchester, Leeds, and then now tonight is Cambridge, right before Tech Fest, which is going to be like, that's actually going to be really cool.
What can people expect from a Felix Martin show?
Possession. I like to inspire people to play something different, I guess. Just a lot of styles too, a lot of styles of music.
Basically that in a nutshell. I mean, we are the dark horses of a lot of venues we play. But it's good. I mean, as a musician, it's extremely fun. So if you like a lot of different styles of music and if you want to hear something that is different and you have an open mind about it, then you would really enjoy coming out to see us. I mean, at the very least, you will not be bored. That's one thing we can positively guarantee you. There's no way you can fall asleep during that.
Something different. Yeah.
What events led to the creation of the 14-string guitar? What were you doing?
Well, when I was growing up, for me it was really hard to play finger styles, like classical guitar. So it was easier for me to tap on the guitar, just play like this on a regular 6-string guitar. I had a Fender and an Ibanez. So what I did is just I used to play with 2 guitars at the same time, one with a strap and then the other one with a table, under a table like this. It worked. Wow. It was really cheap to make. I didn't have money to buy stands or fancy stuff. I just had a strap and the other one on the table. So what I did is just this. I put them together. But I had 2 strings to make it 14 because I like the low strings. And so yeah, 14-string guitar is basically 2 7-strings in one. And the jazz one is an 8-string and a 6-string. Why 14 strings? Because it's really comfortable, the neck. 16 strings it feels a little bigger, but it still works. But 14 is really how do I say, technical, like luthiers and stuff. And the most important thing is just to have the same sound on both guitars, so you can play it as one guitar.
One instrument. You occasionally use different musicians. How do you go about finding different musicians? Where do you look?
It just depends on where I am. The thing is, I grew up in Venezuela, and I couldn't bring the musicians from Boston to Venezuela because I was living in Boston. First time I played, I toured Venezuela. So I found musicians in Venezuela, and then another ones in Boston, and then so on, then in LA. Yeah, it's just depending on the location. But right now I'm just playing with Killian and Phil. It's really good, so yeah.
I imagine when you look for musicians, the bar's pretty high. They've got to be pretty adept.
Yeah. They have to know Well, Killian went with me to Berkeley College of Music.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So I know he can do stuff. He can play it. And Phil, the drummer doesn't know any he didn't go to school or anything, but he knows. I auditioned him and he knows. So that's the important thing.
What kind of musicians or other guitarists or bassists inspire you guys?
Well, it's hard to tell because I have influences many styles. I wake up and I listen to salsa for 6 hours in the whole morning. I inspire a lot by Venezuelan music too. It inspired me to play percussion on the guitar. Guitar players, it's hard to say, but probably Roger Zombek. When I was growing up, I only listened to him, Roger Zombek, and Charlie Parker. He's not a guitar player, but he's a saxophone player. But talking about musicians, there's Charlie Parker, there's Roger Zombek, Pat Metheny a little too, and all the Virgil Donati stuff, Planet X, many styles Broadway music.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking to us. It's very much appreciated, taking time out of your day. Do you have a message for your fans or just a final thought or something uplifting to leave us with?
Inspiration and motivation, that's the most important thing, not the chops that doesn't matter. Just what inspires you. You know that. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
All right.
Thank you guys. Great night.
So it's really easy.